the most hated man in WWE. That's how Roman Reigns was defined in his earlier years. I want you to hear this for a second. These boos continued for 10 straight minutes. This reaction might have been good for a villain in wrestling, but for Roman Reigns, it was probably the worst night of his life. Imagine the trauma of standing in the ring, facing a sea of fans who seemed to despise you. For Roman, this wasn't just a one-time event, it was a recurring nightmare. Roman Reigns had to have suffered trauma for a long time, and his rise from this is something that needs to be talked about. But why was he hated so much? And what did he do to turn that hate into love from the fans? Many think that it's because of his heel turn, but it isn't just that. There's much more to it. Reigns first emerged on the scene as part of The Shield, a dominant trio that quickly became fan favorites. As the silent character who kicked ass, Roman was initially liked by the fans. However, he was often outshined by his fellow Shield members, Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. But when WWE decided to push him as a solo star, things took a turn. When the Shield had their breakup, WWE had big plans for Roman, but the transition wasn't smooth. WWE's attempts to push him as the next John Cena were met with resistance. Fans felt he was being pushed too hard, too fast. Key feuds with stars like Brock Lesnar and Triple H were supposed to elevate him, but instead they highlighted the disconnect between WWE vision and the fans' desires. But it all started from that one infamous night. The exact night the fans started to hate him was the 2015 Royal Rumble. Roman won the match, but the crowd reaction was overwhelmingly negative. Fans felt their voices were being ignored, and the more WWE tried to make him the hero, the more the audience resisted. But what was it about Roman that sparked such a strong reaction? It was a combination of his look, his wrestling style, and the perception that he hadn't earned his spot. Fans wanted to see a more organic rise to the top, more like a Daniel Bryan at the time. Daniel Bryan's rise was seen as a grassroots movement, with fans rallying behind him due to his underdog status and undeniable in-ring talent. In contrast, Roman's push felt manufactured, leading to a disconnect. Additionally, Roman's scripted promos and limited moveset were often criticized, making it harder for fans to connect with him. The 2015 Royal Rumble also saw the elimination of fan favorites like Bryan early on, which further fueled the backlash against Roman. This event highlighted a significant issue in WWE at the time, the perceived disconnect between the company's decisions and the fans' desires. Fans felt their voices were being ignored, and Roman became the symbol of that frustration. This frustration culminated in one of the most infamous moments in WWE history, the night Roman was booed for 10 straight minutes after defeating The Undertaker at WrestleMania 33. The crowd's reaction was a clear message to WWE about their dissatisfaction with Roman's push. Despite the hate, Roman never gave up. He continued to show up night after night, facing the boos and the jeers. But how did he manage to turn things around? The turning point came with his heel turn. By embracing the role of the villain, Roman was able to showcase his true potential. However, it wasn't just the heel turn that changed everything. His resilience, his ability to adapt, and his undeniable talent played crucial roles in his transformation from the most hated to one of the most beloved figures in WWE. Roman's heel run as the Tribal Chief was a game changer. But what made this character so genius? It wasn't just the shift to a villainous role, it was the depth and complexity he brought to it. As the Tribal Chief, Roman embraced his heritage, demanding respect and loyalty from his family and the WWE Universe. This wasn't just a character, it was a persona that resonated deeply with fans. Modern wrestling fans love villains more than faces, because villains are often more charismatic and unpredictable. They bring a level of excitement and intrigue that heroes sometimes lack. The Tribal Chief persona was meticulously crafted, drawing inspiration from various sources. Paul Heyman, who played a crucial role in shaping this character, revealed that the inspiration came from Marlon Brando's character in Apocalypse Now. This character, Colonel Kurtz, was a feared leader who commanded respect and loyalty, much like Roman's Tribal Chief. This added a layer of gravitas and intensity to Roman's character, making him more than just a typical villain. Roman's alignment with Paul Heyman was another masterstroke. Heyman, known for his exceptional mic skills and managerial prowess, provided the perfect mouthpiece for Roman. This partnership allowed Roman to focus on his in-ring performance, while Heyman handled the promos, adding a new dimension to his character. The dynamic between them was electric, with Heyman often seen as the manipulative advisor, further enhancing Roman's aura of dominance. The storyline with Jey Uso was pivotal in establishing Roman as the Tribal Chief. This feud wasn't just about wrestling, it was a deeply personal story about family, respect, and power. Roman's demand for Jey to acknowledge him as the head of the family resonated with many fans, as it mirrored real-life family dynamics and struggles for authority. The emotional intensity of their matches especially the I Quit match at Hell in a Cell 2020, showcased Roman's ability to tell a compelling story in the ring. Roman's heritage played a significant role in his character development. As a member of the Anoa'i family, Roman's portrayal of the tribal chief was a nod to his Samoan roots. The Anoa'i family has a rich history in wrestling, with legends like The Rock, Yokozuna, and the Wild Samoans. Roman's character demanded respect not just for himself, but for his entire family, adding a layer of authenticity and pride to his persona. The tribal chief persona also brought a new level of storytelling to WWE. Roman's character wasn't just about winning matches, it was about asserting dominance, demanding respect, and leading his family. This multi-dimensional character allowed for intricate storylines and feuds, keeping fans engaged and invested in his journey. His interactions with other wrestlers, both allies and adversaries, were filled with tension and drama, making every segment he was involved in must-watch TV. But when did Roman Reigns truly achieve legendary status? The exact moment can be pinpointed to WrestleMania 37. Roman defended his Universal Championship in a triple threat match against Edge and Daniel Bryan. The match was a culmination of months of storytelling and intense rivalries. Roman's dominant performance, where he pinned both Edge and Bryan simultaneously, was a definitive statement. This victory wasn't just about retaining the title, it was about cementing his place at the top of WWE. The image of Roman standing tall with both opponents beneath him became iconic, symbolizing his reign as the undisputed leader of WWE. Roman's real-life battle with leukemia added another layer of depth to his character. Diagnosed in 2008 and again in 2018, Roman's public battle with the disease and his triumphant return to the ring showcased his resilience and strength. This real-life struggle made fans see him as more than just a wrestler. They saw him as a fighter who overcame tremendous odds. His return was not just a comeback, it was a testament to his determination and willpower, making his character even more compelling. But when did fans start to truly love and acknowledge Roman Reigns? The exact moment can be pinpointed to his return at WWE SummerSlam 2020. After taking a hiatus due to health concerns related to the COVID-19 pandemic, Roman made a surprise comeback, and the reaction was electric. This moment marked a significant turning point in his career and fan perception. Roman Reigns made his unexpected return at the end of the Universal Championship match between The Fiend Bray Wyatt and Braun Strowman. As the match concluded, Roman stormed the ring, attacking both competitors with a newfound aggression and intensity. This wasn't the Roman Reigns fans had seen before. This was a more ruthless, dominant version of him. The crowd's reaction was a mix of shock and excitement, signaling the beginning of a new chapter for Roman. Shortly after his return, Roman aligned himself with Paul Heyman, a move that shocked the WWE universe. This partnership was pivotal in transforming Roman's character. Heyman, known for his exceptional mic skills and managerial expertise, provided the perfect platform for Roman to evolve into the tribal chief. This new persona demanded respect and loyalty, not just from his family, but from the entire WWE universe. The depth and complexity of this character resonated deeply with fans, who began to appreciate the layers and authenticity Roman brought to his role. Roman Reigns' popularity has soared to unprecedented heights. He is now one of the most respected and admired figures in WWE. His tribal chief persona has set a new standard for character development in wrestling. Fans who once booed him now cheer and chant, "We want Roman," on every WWE show. Roman's influence extends beyond the ring, as he has become a cultural icon, representing WWE on various platforms and in media appearances. Roman Reigns is currently regarded as one of the best professional wrestlers active in the world today. His dominance in WWE is unparalleled. Roman's part-time schedule allows him to focus on high-profile matches and storylines, maintaining his aura of invincibility. His alignment with Paul Heyman and the ongoing Bloodline storyline have kept fans engaged and invested in his journey. Roman Reigns' story is one of transformation, resilience, and genius character work. From his early days in The Shield to his current reign as the tribal chief, Roman has shown that he can adapt and thrive in any situation. But what will the future hold for the tribal chief? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain. Roman Reigns has cemented his place in WWE history.